I was just about climbing onto a horse when we heard gunshots. So when I was about 5, I remember saying to my mum, I want to learn to play the piano, and she was saying, she was giving it all sorts of excuses, why not? We haven't got a piano. I can practice at my friend's house. No, we can't do that. We'd be imposing on them. But I personally think there was an element, because they were strict Muslims, that we don't do music. My mum and my aunt, whose husband had fled with my dad, decided, okay, we need to go now because this is getting dangerous. There was actually a group of 13 of us, all women and children, and the plan was we pretend we're going on holiday to the northwest of Iran, near the Turkish border, and then they paid for a guide to take us across Kurdistan into Turkey. We went to this village in our normal clothes, attracting a lot of attention as a result, and waited till sunset to then, the plan was we get onto horseback and they take us across the border. And the whole village was out there watching us leave, and everybody just scarpered, everybody just ran away. For about 10 minutes I wandered around this village calling out for my mum and eventually found her. So we slept in the mountains that night. The following day, some of the villagers came and gave us some food and said the Iranian guards had been there and said if we find anyone we're going to bomb the village. Then we find out that there's a little military camp run by Shah's supporters. Would you believe it? In the middle of nowhere. There was like about 20 of them. And my aunt just started saying, oh yes, I'm related to this so-and-so person, this big name, and who was a Shah supporter, pretended that we were there. So they took us in. We were living in this tent, you know. It was like camping and stuff, and of course we had to not let on that who we really were and that kind of thing. Anyway, I just remember going down to the river one morning to brush my teeth or wash my hands or something like that. Come back to the tent and there was my uncle who was absolutely I was absolutely euphoric. And then we went over the border with my uncle to Turkey. So we were finally in Turkey. When we fled from Iran and came back here, my parents by that stage had lost their faith completely. So this time when I said I want to learn play the piano, they said, okay,